Kia ora, hello, welcome everyone to the stream. Thank you to everyone that has joined us tonight. We are on our multiplayer map on Goldcrest Valley. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Saturday. Got a few people to say hi to. What do we got there? Bird9, hello, welcome in. Tobias, thank you for joining. Welcome in. Lone Wolves, welcome in. Thank you for being here. And Sticks V8, welcome in. And Nikki Foster, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. And Share, good morning. How are you this morning? Hope your Saturday is going well. I think that's everyone. If I have missed you, I do apologize. Gaming with Just Joe, you've just popped in there. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. So, yeah, we are busy regrassing our field. So we're doing a bit of cultivating and a bit of sowing. Oh, that was no worries, Share. No worries. I don't know. Not sure how much help I was, if I was any. Right, let's make a start on this. We've got to cultivate all this, and then we can finish sowing the grass. Yeah, Share, I'm feeling better, thanks. We had a good day today, so went and got a haircut. I don't know if you guys noticed. You ain't seen me right. Hello, kia ora. Welcome in from England. I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday morning. We do have daylight savings coming to an end very shortly, so we will be putting up new time slots for everyone. That of course all changes, doesn't it? We fall back an hour, and the Northern Hemisphere leaps forward. So, yeah, it makes the whole time zone thing interesting. So, yeah, what does everyone think of the new pack? Have you got it? Will you be getting it? I got it because I brought a season pass, so I got it whether I wanted it or not. But yeah, I don't think it's too bad. One thing I forgot to try the other night when I was looking at the pack was if the slurry injectors will fit other tankers, and they do. Yep, you ain't seen me right. Winter is finally over. Finally over for you, mate. That's what I'm heading into. Autumn here at the moment, so days are getting very, very short. Yeah, you think the boards are cute. Yeah, not so cute when they do the damage to the field, though. I did check with AI, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of information about the boars out there, but AI said that you only need one feeder for the whole map. stop boars from damaging the fields. So I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what AI told me. I got it given to me just to crack it so they could work on the mod from it. Yep. Yeah, they do like locking up those ones, which is a shame because they've locked up Kinleg and the steam train is still broken. So this is a multiplayer stream. If anyone wants to jump in, we've got in the Discord. There will be a post. In fact, I might update it now. Set this one off. We'll go and update it now. And live stream schedule. So it's in both the lounge and the live stream schedule of my Discord. They need to make it where dogs protect fields from from the hogs. Yeah, trying to give the dogs something to do, wouldn't it? You got that one open too. That's how I got the world's fastest tractor. Fair enough. Hey, yep, you ain't seen me right. North Island, Central North Island for me. And yes, it does have some amazing scenery. Sorry, people are having trouble keeping up with the chat. Make dogs into livestock guardians. Yeah, a lot of dogs actually have those duties, don't they? They look after the sheep and all that in other countries, protect the sheep. So what I would love, especially for New Zealand, we have dogs that move their cattle around farms, and we have sheepdogs that move sheep around farms, and I think that would be absolutely amazing to see in game. Would be the dogs working to move the sheep around, and you could move cows from one paddock to another with the dogs moving them. I think that would be amazing to see. Why do these mods keep appearing that I have to download to join? I think I added another couple of mods, mate, but not too many. Not too many. I've still tried to keep it to an absolute minimum. And the only DLCs that you have to download are the free DLCs, the Straw Harvest and the Precision Farming. So there's no paid DLCs in here. If people do have the paid DLCs and they would like to have them added to the game, I'm happy to do that, but I'm just trying to make it accessible for everyone. Hey, welcome to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. I hope your Saturday is going well. Of course, for me, my Saturday is nearly over. We're the first to have our weekend, and we're the first to have our weekend end, unfortunately. So the balloon festival is finally over. They had mostly good weather for it. I did put a few shorts up on the channel if anyone wants to look at some balloons taking off. There's a couple of unique balloons as well. A leopard and spiky peaked. You've turned bore damage off. Yeah, I think I'll probably end up doing that too. I know I turned the weather crop damage off. I think I was excited about it until I started playing it, and then it came out broken. And the only way to get rid of the crop damage was to plow the entire field, which didn't make sense. You should have just been able to do it with a cultivator, which I believe you can do now. But because it was broken, it just ruined it. And it was sort of like, well, if you're going to break it, I'm just turning it off, and it's been off ever since. So we extended this field out a bit. You can see we've gone down into the hollow there, got rid of a few trees. It seemed silly not to have that as grass. Yeah, gaming with Just Joe, yep. Left your field with alien crop circles. It certainly did. It was really annoying. You run the cultivator over it and, nah, still there. Hail's dangerous stuff, I guess, well, hail can be dangerous stuff. But yeah, really that dangerous? That it will ruin an entire field? I don't think so. Don't care how big the hail is. It's not going to stop plants from regrowing. And yeah, Green Wrench, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. I hope you're having a great Saturday. Very, very early morning for you. Thank you for joining. Yeah, we get baseball-sized hail here. Don't do that. Yep. Yeah, I'd hate to see baseball-sized hail. We usually get thumbnail-sized hail, but yeah, that's about the biggest we get. Not sure I'd like to see baseball-sized hail. Yeah, we've had the tropical storm pass over us, and besides a little bit of flooding, I haven't heard of any fatalities, so that was good. Commoners quarter to golf ball size. Yeah, even golf ball size, that would be pretty nasty. Yes, it's 12:14 in the morning. Well, thank you for joining, sir. Do appreciate it. All right, we're nearly finished cultivating the field. put the time on extra slow at the moment, so we actually have time to finish seeding the field. And we are about to head into winter, so yeah, it'll be nice to get a crop in here before December. Why the new precision farming update is 121 megabytes. That'll take 20 minutes or more. Yeah, I know. I don't know what they did to it. They don't tell anyone, but obviously they did something. Yeah, Green Wrench playing on multiplayer. Open up. It is opened, and the chat should be working as well. Oh, that's awesome, Cher. You've got ladybird larvae arriving today. Oh, that'll be awesome. Can't wait to see photos of that. For those of you that don't know, Cher volunteers to raise insects to keep our biodiversity going. She has done for quite a few years, I believe, butterflies. But this year, she will be doing ladybirds. So looking forward to seeing photos of that. Always think they're a neat little beetle. Tramlines finally cleaned up, fixed tramline issues when merging fields, improved tramline generation, no more tiny broke segments or overlaps. So that's what they did. Fixed performance drops during harvesting and mowing, faster UI actions. That's what was posted on the GDN. Right, okay. Yeah, they don't let us mere mortals know what they're doing. So it is a good map, although the textures do tend to repeat themselves. I think you can tell the difference between FS 17 and the improvements I've done on textures for FS 25. One of those subtle things that you don't really notice until you go back to an older map, and it's like, oh, that road texture just keeps repeating. Or the rock texture keeps repeating. Hey, Bart, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yes, heard about the new DLC. Actually put a video out about it on Thursday night, my time. So we're on the map Gesteel, and then we went from Gesteel to Kinlade. Yeah, we need more insects. We definitely do. If we didn't have insects in the world, we'd be in a lot of trouble. Gaming Just Joe, yes, there was a cricket farm mod. Some people are actually touting insects like crickets as being a good way to produce low emission protein. Not entirely sold on the idea myself of eating crickets, but yeah, some people seem to think it'd be a good idea. I am more of a cow steak. I know, that's a lot of people say that's really bad for the environment, but I do like a nice cow steak. Sorry, people, I am not a vegetarian. If you want to be a vegetarian, that's perfectly fine. I don't hold that against anyone, but yeah, I'm not a vegetarian. I think my doctor would like me to be a vegetarian for my health. And there's a mod that puts lightning bugs in the game. Yeah. Sorry, Just Joe. I'm trying to keep up with the chat and farm at the same time. Yeah, you've had crickets roasted and they ain't that good. Ah, okay. Well, there we go. We've had it firsthand from someone who has actually tried a roasted cricket. So yeah, Bart, has been a while, but thank you for joining. It's actually been a while since I've done a Saturday night stream. You've had a tarantula and grasshoppers. I'm not too sure I could bring myself to eat a tarantula. Maybe if I'm hungry enough, but man, I'd have to be really, really starving to eat a tarantula. So playing on this map definitely brings back memories for me. Spent a lot of time on this map. I got to turn the seeder on. Helps if you turn the seeder on, people. Here we go, seeder's on. Yeah, you'll take beef any day. Yeah, so will I, mate. So will I. I missed a row. Have a look. Yep, I did. Yeah, although I did have some lamb chops tonight. They were nice. So what I do like about that new pack is the fact that there is some extra work now to do with grass fields, which to me is a good thing. It's definitely something that grass fields were a bit overpowered. You just planted, you never had to do it, never had to touch them again. And this pack adds an extra layer of farming to them. Yeah, and it does make sense. A tractor driving over a grass field is actually going to cause some damage. Lamb used to be pretty common here since the Mennonites raised them, but they stopped, so not as common and more expensive now. Yeah, everything in New Zealand is expensive because it gets exported overseas. But yeah, we just expanded this field out really just to increase the grass yield. We are making hay from the field and then we're converting them into pellets. Another DLC, and the horses are still constipated, are they? Still don't poop. One should get the vets in. Yeah, I know. Horse poo is sold around here quite a lot for manure for gardens. So yeah, I know they do poo, and they do poo a lot. Except in Farm Sim. Farm Sim, they haven't learnt to go to the toilet yet. It's like chickens too. Like chicken manure is quite a lot around here as well, and yeah, chickens don't produce manure in Farm Sim. Yeah, goats and sheep. Yeah, sheep manure around here is usually because we don't keep sheep in sheds, so we don't have that problem. And it usually gets absorbed into the ground. So there's not a big collection point, but cows tend to poo a lot when they're being milked, so that has to be washed away. And horse can poo a lot in the stables. And if you're walking through the paddock in a cow farm, you have to watch out for cow pats. Although when I was young, people that were sort of like my grandfather's age and all that would tell me stories about how when they were living in the 30s during the Great Depression, some of them would be quite poor and they couldn't necessarily afford decent shoes or anything, and so they'd actually find a fresh cow pat in a field with their bare feet and just put their feet in to warm up. So needs must, I suppose. Sheep manure is a cold manure, so it has a lower nitrogen content that won't burn plants. Right, so the sheep manure is really good to have. Hey, Game Pro, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Great to have you here. Hope your Saturday is going well. So yeah, just a reminder, everyone, if you could hit that like button if you haven't done so already, that would be fantastic. It's great to have you all here, though. Yeah, rabbit manure is good as well. Yeah, we have a lot of rabbits around here. Although worse down in the South Island. Really, really bad down there. Introduced species, so they're not good for the New Zealand environment. Do a lot of damage on farms. And Gamer Pro just woke up. Nice. Yeah, I've been awake for a while. Well, considering it's like 8:30 in the evening. Yes, I've been awake for quite a while. You wish we had rabbits by default in the game? Yeah, Oxygen David tried to introduce rabbits, but yeah, I think there's a mod that conflicted with his one, and I was wanting to use the mod because it had the baby animals in it at the time in FS22, so I had to give up the rabbits. But yeah, I used to know someone that raised rabbits. Yeah, we just eating them. Yeah, someone managed to bring in myxomatosis, which is a nasty disease, really, and yeah, to try and reduce the number of rabbits. But not sure if that's worked or not. I don't think it's worked. Still got a lot of rabbits. Yeah, we keep them in check here with hunting seasons on them. Yeah, they're so bad here. We don't have a hunting season. You can hunt them all year round. In fact, if they were eradicated completely, a lot of people would be very happy. Along with stoats and weasels as well. Sorry, people in the UK that might have them as pets. But here in New Zealand, they have absolutely decimated the native bird life. And yeah, Gamer Pro, I used some government thing signed to get some money in Farming Simulator to Sega a little bit of a farm. Not too sure. Sorry, I think that's got lost in translation there, mate. But yeah, those government subsidy signs are a fantastic way to make money, especially if you're on console. I'm on PC, so of course I just use the F12 mod. There's a couple of those, and you can quickly add in money that way. But consoles, that government subsidy sign is absolutely brilliant. On the PC, I actually still use the government subsidy sign. If I want to emulate getting rent for a building or something like that, or actually when I was on the Gloucestershire map, with the vineyards and the orchards, and I had that restaurant, I actually used a government subsidy sign there to emulate income from the restaurant, where people got to do their tasting of the adult grape juice. So I still use the government subsidy signs even in PC for that, just for doing that as a way to get regular rental type income or income from productions or restaurants or something like that that aren't programmed to give income in a normal way. Game Pro, no, I don't think that's cheating. That's what's good about this game is you can play it however you want. If you set a rule saying I'm starting from scratch, then you're cheating yourself. But if you're starting a game with the rule that you want the biggest tractor available and the biggest equipment available, and you want to have as many big fields as you can, and have it starting off as a full-blown big farm, there's nothing wrong with that, and there's nothing wrong with finding ways to get the money to do that. So yeah. Yeah, cats do that here too. Yeah, cats are a big problem in New Zealand. Sorry, Cher. Cats as pets are great, but wild cats are absolutely horrendous to the native bird life here. Rabbits are very nice to eat. They are definitely lean and tasty. I have actually had rabbit. They are very tasty. Yep, I don't think that's cheating, Gamer Pro. It's how you want to play, so that's the important thing. And if it's in the game mechanics, is it a cheater? No. Like it's how you want to do it, and it's sort of like, yeah, I don't think it's cheating. Actually, on the Gesteel map, I actually have a European sign up to emulate getting subsidies from the European Union for farming, which is something that is very common in the likes of Europe. Extremely uncommon in the likes of New Zealand, where New Zealand back in the 80s actually stopped all subsidies to the farmers. Nice Gamer Pro brought a lot of forestry equipment. Yeah, and forestry equipment is not cheap, so that makes sense to have the money brought in with the government subsidy sign. So yeah, definitely makes sense. Unless, of course, the rule was you were going to set up with just a chainsaw and a ute. That's how you're starting, and you're putting in a whole lot of money from the government subsidy sign. You're just cheating yourself. But using the government subsidy sign to play the game how you want to is definitely not cheating. Yeah, so we'll get this sewed, and then we'll have to roll it. I want to roll it because if we don't roll it this month, we will not be able to roll it again. I think there is a mod that might turn off rolling for grass. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I definitely don't have that installed. It's a script mod, and this is multiplayer, so this is console friendly as well. But yeah, it would definitely be nice to have this whole field in grass, make a bit more hay. We've got straw crops over there, so we can make straw pellets. Can't use the crane that good. I usually tip it over and drop everything. You're not the only one, mate. You're not the only one. I'm not very good with cranes as well. So I share your pain. And I have a full joystick setup. Still not that great with cranes and loading logs. So I've just put Just Joe's link in the channel. Check out his streams. I don't know. Have you done one recently, Just Joe? I apologize if I haven't seen it. You're welcome there, Just Joe. No problem at all. And if anyone would like their channel put up there, just let me know. I will put it up there. I'll put you all one up there, share. I'll put Lone Wolves link in as well. He has been a long-term supporter of the channel, so check out his channel. He does some farm sim videos as well. And I've put Share's link in the chat as well. Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Yeah, not too. No, it's been a while, but great to have you here, mate.
I'm getting on the game. Gotta download your mods.
Yeah, take a little while to download them.
Like I said, like 5 cents to get there.
Yep. I'm trying something a bit different here, people. I have turned Discord off on OBS, and I'm just using Discord. Hopefully it's coming through my microphone, but without the echo. So let me know if Discord is coming through okay and sounding all right. I just thought I would try that as a better way. Otherwise, I were just getting echo all the time because I don't play with headphones, so I have the sound coming through. I just don't like playing with headphones. So. There we go. Farming as we should be seeing it, I suppose.
Kiwi have farming license?
Yeah. Yep, that's the one. Update on my headset share. My friend gave me a bag of bits, which I'm not happy about, so I have to buy a new headset. Sorry to hear that, share. That is that is a real pain. Yeah, not too bad, thanks. Still working through the hay fever. That's not going away quickly, but that was to be expected. In fact, you may not know yet, but I was diagnosed with severe hay fever, and yeah, I've possibly going to have surgery to try and clear it up. They took an X-ray and basically, yeah, all my sinus cavities were just filled up. There was no air pockets at all. So yeah, at least it sort of validated why I was feeling like I was. But yeah, so now I'm on the waiting list. It could be 12 months before I get an operation. But yeah, you know, taking antihistamines and all that sort of thing. So it does seem to be managing itself at the moment. It's manageable. Yep, definitely taking a lot of medication for it. In Gamer Pro, signing controls is a pain to the joystick. Yeah. Then I usually forget what controls I've assigned to the joystick, so I'm still using the keyboard for it. And thank you for the kind words on Discord. No problems, share. Yeah, looks like you've got your moderator back again. So, yeah, good to have you back on the team. I'm not too sure what happened there, Share. I definitely had not removed you as moderator, so Google must have decided that they wanted to do it for whatever reason.
I put it. I think I find the
Awesome.
education.
That's awesome news, mate. Fantastic to hear that.
Been fighting my life, training, drinking those medications. I mean,
Yeah, I'm really happy to hear that, mate. There's a lot of diabetes in my wife's side of the family, so and actually my side, I think my dad's got diabetes as well. So, yeah, but worried I might end up with that too as I get older. This whole getting old idea just isn't working for me sometimes.
say how long.
Probably for the usual amount, so probably about another hour and 10. Probably go to about 10 p.m. my time, so it's about an hour and 10 minutes away.
I had to clean it up to go more over than although not
Oh no.
a whole bunch of things that I leaked the whole ferry.
Yeah, I use a mod manager. It's the only way, especially when you get stupid maps that have something like 60 mods to download. And I have checked out the latest maps that come on Mod Hub, and to be honest, really disappointed. Really disappointed. One was a really nice little map. Sort of reminded me of the Darheim map from what it looked like. When I loaded it up, it was sort of like the unbuilt up areas of the map was just grassland, and just looked very jarring. There was no visual continuity. It was just, farming map, grassland. And it's sort of like, yeah, this was meant to be in the middle of France, not on the prairie ground grasslands of the US. So yeah, I was really disappointed with that, and the other maps too were disappointed. For those that are new to the channel, I have a thing about map edges. A map edge has to be finished nicely, and don't finish it with a wall of trees. That is not finishing a map edge nicely. I want to get to the edge of the map, and I want it to look like it is continuing on into the distance. I don't want to feel boxed in. Have you seen the YouTuber Lewis? He is funny, but he mostly explodes the world with his effect. No, I haven't seen him. I like one of the new maps, the Hamlet. Yeah, that's the one I was complaining about, mate. Just the grass on the edge of the map, where the gameplay map ends, and get to there and it's just vast grasslands. It just isn't right for a French map. He has done quite a good job of the playable area, that's for sure. I will grant him that. But he's let himself down with the map edge. He really has. He needs to try harder. Edges don't bother me. Yeah. That's fair enough. It's probably good. I wish I could live like that, Joe. I really do. Gamer Pro, steering wheel broke in the middle of ploughing the field. I opened it up. I used a voltmeter and immediately shorted out the fuse. Darn. Sorry to hear that, mate. I really love the new Zelonka. I think I might have missed that one. I spent a lot of time on Zelonka. The guy remade it a bit, added a bit more deco, changed the fields and farms around. So it's not Mod Hub, so most won't see it. Yeah, I don't tend to hover over the third-party websites, so I do tend to miss a lot of stuff like that. I did find some old Massey Ferguson 35 tractors, which and the grey ones, which I downloaded. So I was really stoked about that. That was on a third-party mod. It would be nice if they could come to Mod Hub and be loaded up for everyone, but fortunately not. Now, do I own a roller? Is a good question. Or do I keep leasing it? Oh, thanks, Joe. Appreciate that. I will check it out. I have actually spent a lot of time on Zelonka. I enjoyed that one. I had a big pallet system going on that one. And I had a lot of potatoes. Instead of growing potatoes in a field, I actually was growing them in a garden, and I had a whole heap of gardens set up. And I was growing potatoes for the potato chip factory. So I don't think we have a roller. No, we don't. Let's go to the store and lease ourselves a roller. Got a thing for older Euro and CCCP equipment. Yeah. I actually used a lot of old CCP equipment on Spectacle Island. I know the Soviets spent a lot of money on supporting a lot of the Caribbean islands. Well, if you believe Tropico, that's what they did. That's a game, in case anyone's wondering. You may or may not have seen it. But yeah, that's probably the only time I've used the older equipment. Yeah, you had a spare few this there, Game Pro, and you like video people are starting from nothing, then starting from nothing can be a lot of fun. That was my first time I actually did that. On the Asian map, I did a start from scratch. I was running around in my little 3-wheeler. Mate, I absolutely love that Lands Bulldog. I actually started it properly, with the blowtorch and everything. It's actually on the video that I did on Thursday night. Fantastic mod. It is absolutely fantastic and sounds absolutely amazing. Yeah, so if anyone's on PC and wants the vintage Lance Bulldog, let me know. I will put the link to the third-party website. Sorry, I need to get back to finding the roller, don't I? Here we go. Oh, that's right. I haven't got the proper rollers that I prefer. Never mind. We'll use these ones. They roll as well as all the rest of them. I just don't like the way the wheels drag along the ground. Yeah, the blowtorch. Yeah, so if you do download the Lance Bulldog, to get the full immersion, you will need to have... I've forgotten the name of the mod. It's a mod that allows you to open doors and on certain tractors, and you have that little yellow dot that you click on, and it will open the door, and a little yellow dot to turn the key and all that sort of thing. So yeah, if you have that, then you get to use the blowtorch and that sort of thing. So yeah, definitely interactive controls. Thanks, Gaming with Just Joe. Yep, that's what I was looking for. Is the interactive control. It really does help with the realism, especially on the Lance Bulldog. Starting it with blowtorch is a lot of fun. Very well animated. It would be really great if we could release it on Mod Hub for all platforms without the interactive control, of course. But yeah, it's still a fantastic mod. And I was actually surprised to see one at the local vintage tractor show that we had here in New Zealand. I was really surprised to see the Lance Bulldog in New Zealand. So got a set of Dutch D25 tractors today to add to my vintage tractors. Nice. Yeah, also I found the Massey 35s, which I was really stoked about. And there are some Massey 100s as well. It's not letting you join? What's it saying there, mate?
I'm pressed hard. Showing up anything.
Ah, okay. You have the Massey pack from 22 converted. Nice one, Joe. One with the orchard tractors and everything. Just need to finish it. Yeah, I think I saw one like that. I downloaded it, but I've also got the better exhaust system installed, and it didn't seem to be doing any exhaust from the exhaust pipe. But it was still a great mod to draw it on. But yeah. Yeah, the one you mentioned wanting a while back in 25. Yeah, I would love to have that entire pack in FS25. It would be absolutely awesome. And I'm driving on the correct side of the road for where I live, but the wrong side of the road for where the map is set. uh, So yeah, definitely spent a lot of time on this map. Mainly because at the time I didn't know about the full-blown modding supported community for Farming Simulator, and I was of the opinion that mods were bad and would break things, which they still do, but they're not bad. And so I actually spent a long time just playing on this map because I'll be honest, I wasn't really into the Eastern European map that was released with the game. And I think one of the first maps I actually downloaded and installed was Mercury Farms. I think DJ Goham put me onto it. And I was sort of thinking, well, if DJ's, using it, then maybe mods aren't too bad. So installed Mercury Farms and have been a big fan of Alien Jim since then. And I really, really do miss his maps on Farm Sim. His maps were always... in fact, it's probably Alien Jim to blame for my fixation on the edge of maps, because Mercury Farms was one of the first to actually have an edge of the map where you went to the edge of the map and it just carried on. It looked like it just carried on into the distance. So he's the one to blame for that. Every time you hear me going on about map edges, just go, thank you, Alien Jim. But I really do miss his maps. Rolling Farms of Michigan. Yes, I have. It's a nice looking map. I'm just trying to think. I miss his maps too. I'm just annoyed he will not approve anyone bringing his maps over. Yeah, that is a bit anti-community, which, the community really was behind him, and to say nope, no one in the community can have my maps is a bit unfair on all those that have supported him and have really enjoyed his work. So, but I guess it's his maps, so he can choose what he wants to do with them. But it is unfair on the community. I may get shot down for saying that, but someone brought over a legit conversion of no man's lands and they got attacked off the sites. A few of us have the map, but not many. Yeah, in that case, Joe, I probably won't be doing a live stream from it. Alien Jim really did some amazing things. This is the annoying bit, is I can't lift the roller.
Part of the deal that they bought.
Oh, have I got... I didn't think I did, but maybe I did. I've put that DLC in. I do apologize. It was not meant to go in. I'm just checking now. What is it? No, I don't think I've got it activated. No, I'm only showing Straw Harvest Pack and Precision Farming. I haven't got any other DLC installed, so not too sure what's happening there. Wonder if I've got a PC only mod activated. May have accidentally done that. Well, everything's looking like it's console mods, so I don't have the F12 mod installed, so sorry mate. Not too sure. Have you downloaded the updated version of Precision Farming? And yeah, just Joe burnt out on No Man's Land style maps after FS22. Yeah, and like it almost seems like every week there's a new No Man's style map coming out. But yeah, I don't know, they just don't seem to capture the spirit that Alien Jim had with his map. And the herd, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Great to have you here. Are you looking forward to your road trip, mate? There we go. I've just put the herd's link in the chat. He is an amazing storyteller. I rate him up there with the likes of Scroft. I consider him that good. Scroft and Daggerwin. Actually, we haven't had any real story gameplays from Daggerwin, so not too sure if he's going to be doing them again. But he did do a fantastic job. Yeah, wanted to stop in for a quick before I go to bed. Work tomorrow. Not looking forward. This is a road trip. You're not looking forward to it. It's too far. Yeah, it's a big country over there, mate. A big country. I think I just have trouble fathoming, the fact that you could travel for literally, a couple of days and still not be able to see ocean. It just staggers me. Sort of never more than about 2 or 3 hours away from the ocean. You're staying as farms as across the country, not RV parks, so that should be fun. Oh, that'll be awesome, mate. Oh, hopefully you're able to post some videos. Ms. Heard wants me to start a travel channel. I don't know, though, maybe. I think you need to listen to her, mate. Need to listen to her. Yeah, around 5. What's that? That's 5,000 kilometers from the left to the right coast. I know, mate. It's just mind staggering. What's funny though is here's a useless statistic for you. New Zealand has more coastline than the US. Because the US only has those 2 little strips down the side. Not really sure what I'll post. I don't think the subs, just for friends out there and friends in my everyday life. Yeah, fair enough, mate. Well, I hope to be included in as one of those friends to see that, because it would be fascinating to travel vicariously through you. Yep, headed for bed, dropped the like, got to work in 3 hours. Oh, mate, you take care. Have a good 3 hours sleep, mate, and thank you for jumping in. Appreciate it. Oklahoma has more coastline than Florida. Houses, lakes, but still miles of shoreline. Yeah, I don't think lakes count in that statistic, mate. Sorry about that. I think it's ocean coastline. But yeah, some amazing lakes over there. That's for sure. Thanks, Herd. Appreciate it. Yeah, you have a good night, Herd. Thank you. They do with shoreline. Yeah, fair enough, Joe. Fair enough.
We're gonna put that on.
No worries, mate. Thank you for jumping in. Appreciate it. Sorry you couldn't make it on.
Maybe next time.
Yeah. If you want to try tomorrow, we're on What map are we on? No, I can't think of it at the moment. Sorry, my brain has shut down. My apologies. But we will be on a different map tomorrow, so it might work out a bit better. Yep, you too, mate. Thank you. Yep. Hey, Cher, you got the wool for my blanket. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I am looking forward to that. You got 11,000. Is that 11,600 or 116,000 miles? Not too sure there, Joe. If you include private lakes, they estimate close to 50,000 miles of lake. That is insane. That's incredible. Hey, Cher, you got the wool for the blanket and the pattern. Oh, that'll be fantastic, Cher. Looking forward to that. No worries, Joe. I thought it was about that one, 11,600. But yeah, that extra zero sort of zero might not be worth much, but man, it can make a big difference. You'll be there tomorrow, Cher. Cool. I will endeavour to have the stream going. Just wish I could remember the name of the map. It's the Polish map. Yes, it is. There we go. Sobokła, I think it is. Yeah. I murder that name every time. I do apologise for anyone from Poland. I was taught English and Māori at school. I wasn't taught Polish. Yeah, it's a nice map. Great map edges. Right, so it looks like we will get this done in time, but I have had to put the time on half speed, so yeah, that has definitely helped. Then we'll go into winter time, and probably we will go through winter quite quickly. We'll just make sure the chicken have their feed, but yeah, we'll probably skip through winter quite quickly and get back into spring. Yep, I think your clocks probably will be changing soon. I'm not too sure the exact time. Yeah, I think ours is next weekend, next Sunday. Oh, yours changed like 2 weeks ago. Okay. Yeah, so we will be going back an hour. Which means this will actually be 8:30 for me. So yeah. So times will change on Saturday night. So we have Sunday to recover. We just need to do away with the time changes. We don't farm by daylight anymore. Yeah, well, I don't think it was ever brought in for farmers anyway. It was only ever brought in as a means to reduce the usage of electricity, I think it was, so that the nights were lighter for longer, so you didn't have to burn electricity as much. It was brought in a lot during World War II to try and save money and energy and that sort of thing. I know a lot of farmers would like to do away with the time changes because the clock changes time, but the cows don't. Yeah, fuel oil use. Yep. Not needed anymore. Well, yes, I might debate that at the moment with the what's happening with the oil prices at the moment. That's insane. There is talk of rationing possibly happening here in New Zealand. The trouble is, we've become very car centric. Used to be, communities would spring up around industry because people would want to be able to walk to work. Towns would stay small for that reason, but now you've got, basically big cities sprawling all over the place, and people have to drive in order to get to work or take public transport. But in some places in New Zealand, public transport isn't an option because it doesn't exist. There isn't a bus service. So, yeah, not too sure. Not too sure. Okay, so is this all rolled? Have I missed some? Looks like I might have missed some crop. Yeah, I missed planting some crop there, so I should go and finish that off by the looks of it. It'd be darned annoying to go into next month and suddenly realise that I don't have any crop there. Public transport here stinks. Yeah. Okay, so let's have a look there. So now we need to go up that edge and go along that edge. Right, let's do that. and then we'll have to re-roll it. Yeah, only Monday to Friday. Runs to 6 set locations, and most still walk a mile or more. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too sure how things will work here. On one hand, the government's saying, people might have to not use their cars, but on the other hand, they're saying school kids will have to go to in-person classes, though. Can't work from home. So, like, well, if you can't drop your kid off to school, how are they going to get there? Because they've decreased the bus services especially for rural people. In New Zealand, we don't have the bus system like America does. If The Simpsons is to be believed, and you guys do seem to have a lot of school buses pop up all over the place. So, but yeah, if The Simpsons are to be believed, I have the understanding that you have school buses to pick kids up from houses and take them to school. We don't have that service in New Zealand. So if parents can't drop their kids off to school and, the school's a fair walk for the kids, then, yeah, I'm not too sure what they're going to do. Can't get on Discord, you need to fix your account. Sorry to hear that, mate. Yeah, it's a pain when that happens. Do have buses picking up, but it's set locations. Yeah. If they live with a set range of school, they don't get picked up. Yeah. Yeah, we used to have a lot of rural school buses go around and pick up kids, but a lot of those buses have been removed from the schedule. So a lot of people that live outside of the town boundary have to drive their kids into school. For those where there might only be 2 or 3 kids in that location, they will shut off the bus service, and those 2 or 3 families have to try and figure it out themselves. All right, that's looking better. So that should be needs rolling. Don't know why it's showing that, but I think I've got everything there. I think possibly it's, or maybe I've got a strip down there that I haven't done. Yeah, when we made the field, we had the big plough on, and then some of the field got ploughed, but it was actually out of the boundary edge. So I went and cleaned up the edge and put it back into the boundary edge. So that might explain why it's showing as needing to be rolled. is because the field has actually been removed, but I just painted over it. So and 2 blocks from elementary school, 9 blocks from middle school. Walked. Yeah, I when I was a kid, I walked from school to school. We were not that far away. We lived in a small town, so yeah, no heaps of bus services for people that lived in the country, but none for in town. If I pull over, is that going to show as being rolled, or is it just going to say no? No, not going to register as being rolled, but I'm not too sure why that's showing down there. Little patches. Sorry guys, my ADHD says I have to go and get rid of those little spots. That's a steep grade for a train. Here we go, we got rid of that one. Let's see. Nope. Gamer Pro, you've got ADHD. Yeah. Superpower and a curse all in one, mate. It is. Can be really good when you get hyper fixed or hyper focused on something. And then yeah, then it can okay, I don't know what's happening there. Saying it is rowing. Must be a map glitch. Precision farming. Now, can I... No, I was hoping to extend the field out, but there we go. Purchase soil information. Yes. Here we go. We've got... should have a bit more... For some reason, it hasn't gone down into this area. Okay. Oh, never mind. Snapchat school group chat is so annoying right now. Yeah, I don't have that problem, mate. I have Teams messages being annoying. Let's go in and return that. Excuse me. I did turn the mic off so you didn't have to have your eardrums blown, especially if you're wearing headphones. So yeah, vehicles. Yep, need to get to sleep. Have to be up in 2 hours or so. Okay, mate. You have a good 2 hours sleep, mate. Thank you for jumping in. Been great to have you in the chat. Appreciate that, and I will definitely check out that map too. Thanks for that. Return? No. Might return that tree devourer. Probably don't need that now. Just get all our leased stuff. Yep, I don't think we need that one. Yep, will do. Thanks, Just Joe. Probably about 15 minutes left of the stream anyway, so... Right, so I think what we might do is we might skip through the night. Just in case I've missed something, I might save the game. Oh, and I've missed our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. Yep, nearly finished. Probably finish it end of the month. So yeah, looking forward to that, and then we'll see what sort of the next project will be. So we should have a grass field here. Yeah, looks like there's a patch there that we hadn't sowed. Oh well, I might have to load the Redo pack. And there's a big patch here that didn't get sowed. Okay. And here. Funny, it was showing as sewed. Yeah, might have to do the Redo pack. Hey Nina, welcome in. Thank you for joining. How are the sheep going? You'll be into lambing now, I guess, springtime and that sort of thing. So we've got a good lot of grass here now. And technically I should have a flat battery on the tractor, but I don't. That's not programmed in. There is a mod that I don't know if it's available for FS25, but it was available for FS22. So yeah, so we should be making some hay pellets, I suppose. Should start that off. Let's go grab a tractor and make a start on sheep are good. Yes, lambing just had twins. Nipped in for breakfast. Awesome. Thank you for wanting to spend your time with us. I do apologize for the poor streaming service that I've had recently. Hoping to get back into a normal, regular routine, but we'll see how we go. Have actually got a new Lego set to build, so I might build that on camera as well if people would be interested. So many wood chips. Okay, so we got 46,000 in there. Got to find the hay pellets. Here we go. So this trailer is an absolute must for the straw harvest pack. It is available for all platforms, as you can tell, because this is an all-platform game. But it's absolutely fantastic for lifting the pellets into the hopper in the back there. What it does is it lifts up, and then you can tip it. It's absolutely brilliant for this. There we go, and it is now making some more pellets up. So yeah, just to give you guys, in case you haven't seen that working, the pellets go up there, and then get placed into bags. The bags get sorted and then stacked onto a pallet, so you get a pallet of pallets. No share, no. I have actually got that one to build as well. So yeah, I'll probably build that one, and then I will build this other one. Looking forward to building that class one. Still actually need to go through it and check to see if the parts are all there. But yeah. So yes, for anyone that doesn't know, Share very kindly sent me over a class tractor build. So looking forward to getting that. Yeah, Gamer Pro. Yeah, I had a migraine. It was an interesting day. I was glad when it was over. I'll just get the other Lego set. In case anyone's interested, I am a keen photographer, and I've got a bit of a collection of cameras, and I thought adding a Lego camera would be a nice, fun thing to do. Years ago, my wife brought a resin camera to add to my collection, and I thought that was quite neat. I do have a lot of real cameras as well, but I think it's nice to have, camera-related items as well. So yeah, so that's going to have to be built as well, but definitely want to get that tractor built. I'm just trying to think of a good time to do it. We do actually have, I've got some long weekends coming up with Easter and that sort of thing, so I might have to schedule trying to build some Lego on that one. I didn't do that very well, but it did the trick. So I think December's a fairly good time. December or January, I'm not too sure. There we go, $4,000 for a pallet of hay pallets. Let's go into here. Let's check our prices. Yeah, pallet sell point. Yep, we're about maximum price for pallets at the moment. So probably a good time to finish off the rest of the hay pallets that we made from the field that first time. Yeah, I was hoping to get onto the Kinlaig map yesterday, but just wasn't able to, unfortunately. But it will be nice to get that castle built. It's taken a while. yeah, hopefully we might get the castle built in time, and then we can start on the new Oxygen David map when it gets released. Looking forward to playing on that one. Oxygen David always does a absolutely stunning job. And he manages to do it without 60 required mods either. And we've got the new video dropping Monday night. The greenhouse inlay series. And yes, you will finally get to see the new tractor in action. I do apologize. I was just having so much fun filming that episode that I didn't realize I had actually filmed an hour-and-a-half episode. So I had to split it into two. So managed to leave the actual getting the new tractor to the second part. So yeah, my apologies for dragging it out, but I just figured an hour-and-a-half was a bit long for a video of that type. I've been having a lot of fun filming it, I'll have to say that. Serena Earth, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Great to have you here. Hope your Saturday is starting well. For me, it is nearly the end of Saturday. It is actually 10 PM here. I said I would probably finish about 10. So that's probably what I will do. We are now in December. Looks like we've got snow on the way. So that could make life interesting. I guess we'll just have to make sure that the chickens have got enough spare capacity. Oh yeah, this must be automatically unloading. So probably should turn the lights on, to be honest. There we go, that's better. But, yeah, I don't know if you guys remember in FS17 when this map first came out, you used to actually have to run around the chicken coop here and pick up the eggs. So, hey, we've got a pallet of eggs. Might have to do something about that. But yeah, you would walk around and you would get the eggs and then you'd sell them at a place just by the gas station. I think there was a sell place up somewhere in here. Might have been in that place there, maybe. Can't quite remember. It's been a long time. So, yeah, that's we've got some eggs to sell, so that's good. Bit of extra cash. But yep, I think we will probably call it a night there, people. Thank you to everyone that has joined. It has been a lot of fun. Thank you to our subscribers. Thank you for joining the Kiwi clan. Everyone that's hit the like button, thank you so much. And if you haven't hit the like button yet, it's not too late. You can still do that. And if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely feel free to do that. Doesn't cost anything. It really does help the channel. And yeah, if you think someone might enjoy this, watching an old fella ramble on about not much and play Farm Sim, feel free to do that as well. But until next time, have a good day, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world, and whatever time you're watching this. And until next time, bye.